Yeah, it's been, you know, obviously it was been a great couple of years, and as we move forward, you know, really for me, with all the changes and everything that have happened, really nothing changes for me as far as how many races I'm going to drive. I believe it's 13 or 14 races in the nationwide car, and obviously with the consolidating everything and merging everything together with the two teams under one roof, it's been great. You know, the truck shop, the nationwide shop, and the cup shop, you can, I probably spent more time here over this winter than I have in the last 5 years combined. So, you know, that feels good to be able to do that and go home at night and not have to worry about things that are going on. So it's fun. Love the atmosphere in the shop right now. Everybody's working towards the same goal, and we're going to do hopefully the best that we can and working towards a championship. I don't think it's going to further muddle it at all. I think it's going to make it much clearer. You know, you look at the NFL and you look at Major League Baseball and NBA, and really these fines have been no different than what you see players and coaches getting fined for in those leagues. So it's just something that's going to be open now, and you know, you just have to not watch what you say, just don't be a jerk about it towards the sanctioning body, and you know, the door is always open for you to go in there and talk to them and try to work through it. So you know, I think it's great that it's more public, and I think it'll make it a lot clearer myself. Yeah, well, it depends on what day it is on your Twitter timeline, but you know, it's been a lot different, and I think you know, tonight's probably a good night just to, I guess, to put it all into perspective for everybody. But you know, for me and my wife and everybody to not have the race teams this winter has been pretty different. So you know, as we've worked through a lot of the things, basically what we've been doing is we've got to go on vacation. We've got to try to figure out how to be normal, and DeLana's 14 weeks pregnant, so. Person wants to know who the father is.
On the record, I whispered that. He said it out loud.
Yeah, so I hope it's fine. But yeah, so that's been fun to kind of, you know, plan on what you're going to do with that. So you know, I guess it all makes a lot more sense now to all you guys.
Boredom is my question.
Oh yeah, I conquered boredom for sure. Having a pregnant wife at home will conquer that for you pretty fast. No, we've got to enjoy a lot of things this winter. You know, I think you know, going on vacation 2 or 3 times and going to, you know, to do things that you enjoy with your friends, and really just really learning how to be normal. I mean, this is as you have had race. If you have race teams, you understand that this is the busiest time of the year. This is when you got to make all the new paint schemes. This is when you got to go hunt for sponsors, and just with Richard taking that burden, you know, DeLana was just bound and determined that we were not racing and having kids. So you know, that was really the biggest decision that went into the merger of the 2 race teams, and you know, it gave us a lot more free time as we went through the winter. So it's been a great decision, and something that I'm really looking forward to going forward. Well, you know, the favorite thing, I mean, you just never know what the year's going to bring. Obviously, you know, our expectations are to go out and race for a championship, and you know, try to do the best we can and win the most races that we can every week. But I think as far as comfort level, obviously, we have a good relationship off the racetrack, and Daytona went well, and we'll go to Nashville and have another test to make sure I can figure out whose name tags are on everybody's uniforms are the most important thing. So you know, obviously 2006 was a pretty special year from Cup to nationwide, and that carried over into 2007, and hopefully we can carry that over into 2012. Yeah, probably pretty important, especially when we get towards July, you know, in case we might have to take a week off. So I don't know how that'll go, but you know, it's obviously it's added. I think that was the best, one of the best things that NASCAR put in place last year was the wild card thing. You're never really out of it if you can get yourself in a position to start winning races, and you know, it just added a lot of excitement leading up to the chase. So I think it's important to get those wins early. I think a little bit of it might have got us in a little bit of trouble last year because we won so early, and you knew that. And you know, I think you know, as we go forward, you know, hopefully we learn something from that and we can move on.
I got one thing on
Mr. Dillon, the floor is yours.
what Kevin was talking about, the July situation, now that we have a baby coming. I've delivered 2. I've been in that situation. I've gone to the classes.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for you to miss the race.
Okay.
And as a team, we're a team here. We can work this out.
I'm just happy you didn't ask to drive. As long as you're comfortable with it, you can deliver the baby. We need to call the tow trucks beforehand if you're going to drive, and maybe bring an extra car.
After 12 weeks, but so we just decided to let the cat out of the bag tonight, get it all over with before age move up.
So do we go maternity fire suit shopping?
I don't think we're having an argument about the top of the pit box right now because I'm not too keen about walking up and down the ladder myself.